promoter at the company, Pruvit, and we are 5 minutes behind time, which is fine because I am not a technical genius. And what I want to talk about this morning is meditation. And this is a perfect moment to talk about. Nick, if you could do me a favor, tell me when we're going to go to 9:15. We're going to do a 10-minute, we're 5 minutes behind. This is perfect. I didn't realize I was doing this until 10 minutes ago. And thanks to Dawn, I got a message just saying, hey, by the way, I was just going to log on and listen and do the thing. By the way, you're doing a thing on meditation. And when she sent it me, I was just about to shut everything down and do my meditation thing. So, yeah, okay, whatever. How's your AQ? So I will tell you something about meditation. And I used to use like some weird hippy-dippy stuff. And never quite got it. And also struggled with it. Like, I was doing the thing where I sit by the ocean and all I can see is surfers and girls in bikinis. Like, that is not I can't get into the zone. And walking for me, which I'm doing right now, is one of the great forms of meditation. And there's different forms. I trained to be a chef in northern Thailand, and you cook by feel. In terms of you've got no temperature gauges. You don't take the lid off the pan. You basically hold your hands over the pan to feel the heat coming off it. And for me, cooking is so meditative. However, like, everyone's different. Some people get it on, like, endurance athletes will get that runner's high thing where you get in the zone. Or there's something to be said for flow states. So I've just come up with two takeaways, call to action for today. So meditation, and then I'll get into it, but it's like our minds are so busy. There's so much white noise going on. So one of the forms for me is when I'm walking, put the earbuds in. I was chatting with Jess about this, actually, about the difference between reading a book and listening to a book. I listen to audibles or podcasts, and a great series is for those of us in this world, is STEM Talk, Ken Ford and Dawn Carnegis. Like, I will listen to that, and I'll switch it up. I'll do the podcast walking around for 2-3 weeks. I'll do the audibles. I'll do music now and again. I used to do music all the time, but it gets me into that peaceful state. Now, why this is so poignant today is at whatever it was, 10 to 9, I get the text, by the way, you're doing the Monday morning DMO on meditation in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, I am? Okay. It just, like, nothing flusters. It makes life, like, all those little things that go on in our life that a lot of the times are not that important. And what's the thing that BU says? 90% of the things we worry about will never happen anyway. So excuse the noise. It's fall in San Diego. There was a brown leaf, so all the gardeners are out. So one of the things that I have found with it is all the little bits and pieces that go on in life. Like, oh, I can't get this order through. I can't do this. I can't do that. Okay, just like breathe into it, chill out, and like, let's figure it out. We can stress over so much, and especially in this world where we're so concerned about helping people and helping others, and some lady waving at me in a car, I don't know. Helping people and helping others. However, if our own, like, cortisol levels up, it's our stress levels, it affects our own gut, and that, the serotonin is produced in the gut, that will affect our ultimate sort of the dopamine, the serotonin, the happiness level. However, if we can find a way that suits us to meditate, to get into the zone, the flow, call it what you will, if we can find a way to do it, I found personally, there's a Zen saying, is Everyone should meditate for 20 minutes a day, unless you're too busy. Then you should do an hour. If we actually feel into that statement, doesn't make sense mentally. However, from a operating by feel level, it makes total sense. If I'm too busy to meditate for 20 minutes, I need to sit down and step back and take an hour out. Now, I get it if you're say you're a single mom with 4 kids, for example. Like, it may be hard to do that, but there's some point in the day where just take, and it doesn't have to be 20 minutes, take a couple of minutes. Just take a little bit of time, a breathing room, when you're completely on your own. I'm going to give you a freebie here today. When you're completely on your own and you can just breathe and switch off. So always go back to the breath. I'm not a meditation teacher by a long way. However, what I've found is to get myself back where I need to be, it's always focus on the breathing. There are certain techniques that are easily learnable, easily teachable, easily directionable. Is that even a word? That I'm going to give you an app today, a free app to download on your phone. And I found this helps me immeasurably in things like, hey, you're doing a Zoom in 10 minutes, and then I can't get the Zoom working, and I'm on the wrong link, and then everything's going wrong. And it's like, that's okay. How's your AQ? How's your adaptability quotient? And the thing with that is the minute we panic, it will affect everything else we do. However, when we have that inner calmness, when everything to the outsiders seems like it's going wrong, and we just can still operate at that flow state, if you know what that is. This is how special operations, how special operators work, is in what's known as flow states. There's no thought process. It just is, you're unflusterable. Morning. You're unflusterable. So I don't know what the time is. Nick, how long have I got here? Just type it in if you can. I can't see a timer on here. I don't know what we've got here. Right, I've got 1 minute. So here's the thing. Meditation for me, for years, I was like struggling to this and that, and like my mind's just too busy. It's almost like when we have insomnia, I was like that 24/7. And now I'm more like, yeah, I'll get to it. So 2 takeaways. Number 1, 2 great books. The Rise of Superman and Stealing Fire, both by Stephen Kotler, who runs the Human Genome Project. It's all about flow states. It's all about, people talk about going with the flow. I don't think most people know what flow is. And, what's the saying? Only dead fish go with the flow. Salmon swim upstream. They're great books to understand the processes of flow. However, here is your call to action. Can anyone on here, give me a thumbs up if you're willing to download a free app right now. Just give me a thumbs up. Here's your call to action. The app there's lots of them. I've got about 3 or 4, but I only use one. So this is what works for me, is Headspace. One word, Headspace. Why I like it, it basically, the first 2 or 3 days, the guy's voice was freaking annoying for me. Some sketchy British accent dude. And then I got into it. And then I don't know how this works, but the annoyance became the welcoming thing, what I needed. It's like I was off in the space and I needed to hear the voice. So he basically talks you through it. And you can set it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And as it goes longer, you can up that to 15 minutes and 20 minutes. So, you know what? I forgot. Oh, yeah, I am recording this. Excellent. I thought I'd forgotten to record it. So here's what I know. A year ago, if I'd been asked to do a Zoom on 10 minutes notice and not even logged in, I would have been, got it, Nick, thanks. I would have been like, oh, crap. And now I'm like, fine, bring it. However, the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. So if we can learn or teach ourselves, to have that inner calm. I have honestly find that meditation, and one of my great mentors, Tim Mulcahy, would say the same. He will skip exercise, but not meditation. I found one of the greatest tools I've learned over the years is this. And as I say, I'm by far an expert. I do the yoga thing. Sometimes my head gets busy. Headspace, great app, 5-10 minutes a day. Literally follow the instructions. That's simple. So guys, from not so sunny, it's fall here, which means it's 69 years old. 69 years old, sorry, 69 degrees. I don't know where I got that from. And you have to wear a hoodie. So anyway, some of you guys look a lot colder than me. Guys, thanks for chiming in. It's Monday morning. Let's keep the weekend momentum going without getting flustered. Let's just keep it going. So guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. Oh, there's some messages here. Yeah, participants. Right, I'm out of here. It's a wrap. How do I shut this off? End.